Hello guys, welcome to the channel, welcome to Blue Point TV where we talk about football and football related stories. Right guys, if you're watching the video on Facebook, follow the channel Blue Point TV, like the video, and if you're watching the video on YouTube, please guys subscribe to the channel Blue Point TV, like the video as well. Guys, let's have a reaction on the preseason game between Newcastle versus Chelsea. Now, as you know, the game ended 1-1 to both sides. Now, for me, this game was an interesting game. If you watch the game, you will see two teams that are ready to play. Now, you see two teams that are ready to control the game, ready to kind of attack. You see the two teams, attacking. And yeah, so for me, I feel like this game is showing us how the two teams will prepare themselves for the new season to come. So yeah, so for me, let's talk about the players now. Let's talk about the Chelsea players. I want to start with Nicholas Jackson. Now for me, I feel like this guy is showing how important he will be for Chelsea next season. He's showing how important he will be for Chelsea. You know, how good he is in terms of being clinical. For me, that goal that he scored last season, most of the strikers for Chelsea missed that goal. Kai Havertz, for me, if it's what Kai Havertz that was in that position last season, he misses that chance. He misses that chance. If you watch the way he took the chance, he did not even, trap the ball. He did not even try to set the ball. He just took it once. That's why I think that he will be so important for the team. And of course, we also talk about the young player, Ian Maxson, that gave him that chance, that assist. That was a brilliant assist from Ian Maxson that gave him that assist, and he took it very well. So I feel like Nicolas Jackson will do very well for Chelsea, and I also believe that he has what it takes to um, perform in the Premier League. But though time will tell when the Premier League, properly start, that's when we'll know how good he will perform for Chelsea in the Premier League. But I still feel like he has the ability to do well in the Premier League. I feel like he has the strength, he has the pace, the skill. I feel like he has the personality, to perform in the Premier League, and he looks like he's a fighter, that kind of attacker. I mean, striker that doesn't get tired. He can press, he can chase the defenders. He can make defenders, uncomfortable. So I feel like he would do well in the Premier League. I'm kind of, confident on the player. That's why I feel like he would do well, and then including Christopher Nkunku. Christopher Nkunku, for me, he has shown that he's a top player. Now, for me, when Chelsea signed him, I did not have any doubt on Nkunku. I feel like he's a very good footballer. So for me, I feel like Nkunku, with Nicolas Jackson together, Chelsea have gotten proper strikers that can score goals. So I don't think Chelsea will suffer what they suffered in previous season. We had the strikers, even when they have the chance, they will miss their chances. So I think the strikers now will score a lot of goals. So going back to the game, the goal that Chelsea conceded, what's his name? The Spanish defender, Marco Corella, I feel like he did not take his position. If Marco Corella had taken his position, possibly the Newcastle player might not have gotten that chance to score. So the way Marco Corella rushed that pass from the Newcastle player, that's why I feel that was why that's why I think he was the reason why Chelsea considered that goal. So, what in all, it's an interesting game from the two sides. You see two teams that are trying to control the game and trying to win the game. And then, yeah, for Kepa Arrizabalaga, I mean, so far I feel like he has been doing well in this preseason, the two games that he has been involved as Chelsea goalkeeper. But for me, I don't rate Kepa. I don't think he's good enough, to be the Chelsea number one. But it seems the manager likes him since the coach. want him to remain as the number one. So, but then, like I said, I'm not really confident on Kepa. Him playing from the back, you could see that there's some kind of lapses from Kepa when he's playing from the back. And also, let's talk about Enzo Fernandez. When you watch Enzo Fernandez play, you see how comfortable he is with the ball, how he's controlling the game. But at the same time, it is clear that Chelsea need a DM. It is clear that Enzo Fernandez need someone that will partner with him. So that's why I feel like Chelsea should try and make sure they get Moises Caicedo. It's really, really important that they get Moises Caicedo. I will talk about Moises Caicedo, in a while in this video. But yeah, they have to make sure they get the player because it's very important. You see that the team is light in midfield. That's why I feel like they should try it and get Moises Caicedo. But then the young midfielder, Cassidy, I feel like he did well. He was the one that gave that ball to the pass to Ian Maxson. Then Ian Maxson gave the assist to Nicolas Jackson. So yeah, it is clear that the young midfielders are doing well. And then for Conor Gallagher, he came in the second half and then he made some kind of attempt to score. I feel like he did well when the game, wanted to get to an end. I feel like Conor Gallagher did well, but at the same time, I don't really rate him, honestly. So that's why I feel like if there's a possibility that he will leave, and then for the team, for the club to replace him, it would be good. But yeah, it did well. And then for James, it's good that James is back, and then I just hope he will be fit to start the season. And then for Ben Chilwell, I mean, it's the same thing with James. I just hope with James and Ben Chilwell they will be fit to start the season. For me, these two are key players for the team. So yeah, so that's this my thought on the game. I feel like the game is a balanced game from the two teams, and I feel like Chelsea could have won this game even. They could have won this game because during the ending of the game, you could see saves from the Newcastle goalkeeper, Nick Pope. For me, this goalkeeper, the Newcastle goalkeeper, for me, is one of the best goalkeeper in the league. You could see the saves that he made, for even the last minute save from Ben Chilwell. I thought the boy is in already, but then he made a fantastic save. That will tell you how good the goalkeeper is. So yeah, that's my thoughts on this one. So let's talk about Moises Caicedo here. Now there's a report from Fabrizio Romano on Moises Caicedo. This is what he said. Yeah, of course Chelsea are trying to sign the player, and they made another bid again. And they said Chelsea have submitted new bid for Moises Caicedo in the last 24 hours. Understand Chelsea now proposal was 80 million pounds, 93 million in euros, and it was immediately rejected by Brighton. Negotiations remain ongoing, but no agreement at this stage. Of course, based on what he's saying there, Brighton still reject the bid from Chelsea for around 80 million pounds. It is clear that this club there is too, kind of stubborn. If you want to get their best player, they will make sure they take the kind of money that they want. Now there's a report that what they want is 100 million from the player, for the player. If Chelsea really want to get the player, what they want is 100 million. So I feel like still they will not want to kind of give in, since Chelsea want to take their best player. I feel like they still want to make sure they take the 100 million from Chelsea or close to 100 million. Now Chelsea are still interested. They will go back again. So we'll see how much Chelsea will come with, if they want to get a player. So your thought on that one. So let's talk about Ian Maxson. Now, this is what Mauricio Pochettino said there about the player. He said, Pochettino, so far, Ian Maxson is in my plan. I am so happy with him. Can play in different positions. He is a clever player. I am so pleased with him so far, said Villa. So Ian Maxson, the player that gave the assist for Nicolas Jackson to score against Newcastle United. Now, he's a young player. Of course, he went on loan last season to Burnley, and then he's also, as you heard, that he can play in various positions. He's a left footer, and also he can play as a left back. He can play as central midfield. He can also come from the wings. So that's to tell you how good of a player Ian Maxim is. So I don't know if the club want to loan him out after the preseason, but after the preseason, we'll see still how he will perform in preseason. The manager as well is saying he likes him, he's in his plan. So we'll see if Ian Maxim will remain, at Chelsea when the season starts. Now there's an update again here for Romelu Lukaku. There's information that we got from his teammate Lautaro Martinez. This is what Martinez said about Lukaku. He said, Lautaro Martinez Lukaku saga was disappointed by Romelu Lukaku. It is true. I tried to call him in those days of chores, but he never answered me. The same he did with my other teammate. I was disappointed, but okay, well, it is his choice. Now, of course, Inter Milan decided to pull out from Lukaku. Of course, they wanted to sign him from Chelsea, but they decided not to sign the player again. Now, Martinez here is trying to tell us that he tried to reach Lukaku. Lukaku did not answer him. And of course, even the Inter Milan coach as well, reports saying he tried also as well to get contact with Lukaku, knowing what is happening with him, knowing why he was talking to Juventus, because Inter Milan were interested in signing him, and then they got information that he was also talking to Juventus, because Juventus are also interested in him. So Inter Milan wasn't happy. So with all this drama, Martinez was saying he was trying to, hear, and contact Lukaku, but of course Lukaku did not answer him. So that's the update on Lukaku, the current update on Lukaku. So what's your thought on all of this that we just said? What's your opinion? And then, yeah, guys, this is what I have for you guys for now. And then, thank you very much for watching. Please, guys, if you're watching the video on YouTube, subscribe to the channel Blue Point TV. And if you're watching the video on Facebook, just follow the channel, like the video, and also share the video. It means a lot what we are doing. Thank you very much. God bless you. Stay safe. Bye.